Hello friends, this is Hook Setting Adventures with Puddin'. Today we're going to do an unboxing video, and it should be my Piscifun line spooler, fast line spooler. I'm going to show you how what I think of it, and also how I spool my lines, and just the way I do it. So bear with me here. First we're going to unbox this line spooler. Give you my reaction of what I think of it. Now, I recently bought one. It turned out that it was a Chinese knockoff. And when you buy something like that, you get what you pay for. All right. It looks like what I saw on the internet. So far, it looks simple enough. Comes with a handle and the spooler itself. Simple enough. A couple of extra spool inserts. Looks like it spins freely enough. All right. I'm going to be re-spooling everything from my fishing adventure yesterday to Reliance. And I've got to re-spool my my go-to ultralight. This is one of the finest ultralights that I've come across. It's from Bass Pro. This is the Crappie Max, and it's on about a 5-foot graphite series. Nice light action. Just works, fantastically. Fantastical. Great. So let me get this old line off of here. Let me show you what I used to do this. Now I picked this line unspooler from Bass Pro not too long ago, and once I used it for the first time, I fell in love. Simple enough. Feed your line in through this hole right here. The other hole. And what I do is set it up so that I just feed it right into the trash can. It helps if you have your stuff untangled first. This, once you do it, this works really well and quick. Just like that, I'm done. No fuss, no muss. There we go, a nice clean spool. Okay friends, now it's time to put the line back on the reel. I'm going to be using this Berkeley Trilene 4-pound test monofilament. Oh, I'm sorry, fluorocarbon. First things first, attach your reel to the speed spooler. Slips in the slot nicely. Just tighten it up just snug. Now then, pull my trilene fluorocarbon out. Next, spread your jaws, then tighten it up so you get a little bit of tension there. That's looking nice. Try to keep it untangled. Life would be so much easier if I had 3 more hands. Again, there. And there. Now then, what I do, find the end here, and then I tie myself a double knot. Slip it over the spool. Me being so old and having eyes as bad as mine, seeing something as delicate as 4-pound monofilament can be a challenge. There we go. Turn that tag off. Now then, the next thing that I do, just to give myself a little bit of extra insurance, is take a small strip of frog tape, like such, trim it down so it fits in the spool nicely. I just want to use a small tag of frog tape and lay that over the line. Now what this does, I believe, is 2 things. Number 1, it helps secure that knot, and also gives it a little bit of backing. And so slowly bring it up, and once again I've gotten this with all that excess. There and there. Now it's on. Tighten it up for the tension. Then maybe it's a little bit too tight. It should be spinning there according to their claims. Like it wants to start spinning. But it's not. So tighten it more. I am liking the convenience of how the ergonomics of it, I guess you could say. Like I said, it wants to spin, but it's not spinning. So we'll try this on one more reel. Yeah, I'm kind of perplexed and a little bit disappointed on why this is not spinning. It should be, as you spin, it should be rolling it. I do like this a lot more than the old pencil method. Now when I spool mine, I never fill the spool completely up. I found that more or less just causes trouble in the long run. Put this back on here. Again, this is such a very comfortable rod and reel to work with. And since I'm out here with my rod carrier, I'm going to use it. For something I have found it works pretty good for, and that is threading the eyes. If I had better eyes, this might be a little bit easier. But I don't have better eyes. So I've got to work with what I have. there's that. And I think the next creek that I'm going to hit, I'll probably start out with this chartreuse rooster tail. So I'll go ahead and put that back on. Four, 5, and 6. Give me a cinch knot here. And there we go. One spooled ultralight rod with the Crappie Max reel. Set it back on my rod rack here. I'm very pleased with this rod rack. I've gotten quite a few compliments on it. Let me strip this line and we'll do another rod. Okay, here's attempt number 2 with the Piscifun Speed Spooler. I'm going to be putting some Berkeley Fireline 6-pound test on my Shakespeare. Now this one is a 5.5 to 1 gear ratio. And again, there we go. I don't know what I did differently, but we're starting to get that spin as it unspools and goes on the line. Again, I'm liking the ease of this. It's very comfortable to spool a reel, and it's much more convenient than the old pencil method. Now when I go hit the next creek or river, probably a creek, we'll see how this Fireline functions. Now it's working as advertised, and I really like that. So thanks, Piscifun. That 5.5 to 1 gear ratio makes spooling it so much easier. But now the spinning has stopped.
Can I tell you?
When the if it were to stay to the bottom, I could accept that just a little bit more. And I think it's the reel itself, but it just wound that on there kind of crazy looking, not very level. I'm not really happy with this Shakespeare, but you work with what you have. Now I'm going to go ahead and unbox this next package that I got, and from the feel of it, I think it might be my quick knot tool. Now I have a quick knot tool, and it is the quick knot tool. I already have a quick knot tool. My only complaint with it is it's too small. And when I go try to herd cats, I like to use a Schnell hook on my catfish rigs, and the quick knot tool that I have, being too small, doesn't work really well with the larger hooks. Oh, hold on to it here. There we go. Much bigger quick knot tool and a clip to hold it. Bring it out. And there we go. It is, although the tool itself is larger, it still doesn't have the big tunnel, the big channel for my large hooks. So we'll just have to keep endeavoring to find the right tool for making a large Schnell hook. So got the nice little clippers. I could have used that just a minute ago. We'll try it out. I'll experiment, and we'll be making another video to show you how I do my catfish rigs. Thanks for watching. Do me a favor and be sure to subscribe and hit the like button for me. Until next time, this is Puddin' with Hook Setting Adventures. Thanks for watching.